we're teaching, we're alive. We're like diamonds in the sky. Teach bright like a diamond.
Hello, fellow fellows and fellow educators. My name is Diamond Emerald, and I'm so happy, I'm overjoyed to welcome you to this year's celebration. You've made it. To first-year teachers, the 25 and plus school-based staff, and those who achieved tenure in 2020. This is about all of us in the education system who have made it through this year. Did you know that in order for a diamond to become a diamond, it must undergo 1.1 to 3.3 billion years of pressure? And that's exactly what you've gone through this year. And that's exactly why you exemplify what it means to be a diamond, and you've used the Shine Bright framework. What's that, you ask? Don't worry, I'll tell you. During this year, you've had to show up and smile on a daily basis. If it wasn't physically, you created an environment that was welcoming and enduring for those around you. You had to be humble, but not timid. Remote and hybrid learning has created an environment where we all had to be humble, but your existence here lets us know that you were not scared to take the steps that needed to be taken to outlast the year. You had to inspire. You had to first inspire yourself. And by then inspiring yourself, you were able to inspire others to follow your lead. If they were other teachers, other staff members, or children, to follow your lead to excellence. You never gave up. Energy. You managed it. Whether it was figuring out if you were going to have spring break or not, or what exactly mixture of morning energy you needed, or when to actually take a rest. You had to manage your energy, beloved, to outlast this year. You then had to bounce back and fail forward. Because if you made it to this day, if you went through 2020, if you're in the education system, that means you had to fail at one time or another. But you know that a failure does not make you inadequate. That pressure has come to create you. It has not come to kill you. You use that pressure to bounce back and to fail forward, not to make the same mistakes over and over again. You had to real, recognize real. We're living in a monumentous time, and things are changing ever so slightly and ever so greatly. So you had to respond to the changes to the political environment, to the education environment, to the physical and weather environment, to this pandemic environment in a way that nobody has before you. You're doing the impossible. You had to invest in you and them. You had to spend money during this time to figure out the different changes, to figure out the exact technological needs that you needed to supply and sustain your practice. You also had to invest time and energy, emotional exhaustion into this field to make sure that you could outlast. And by you investing in yourself, you also invested in those around you. You had to be tenacious, because some of us did not make it to this moment. We have lost educators. We have lost school-based staff. We have lost children during this time, and we've had to deal with that in a real way. And in order to deal with the mourning of this time, you had to be tenacious. And finally, you had to execute. Despite the turmoil, despite the adversity, you executed. And because of your ability to execute, it means that you are here today, standing or sitting tall, as we are all bearing witness to what you have accomplished. You've done something your peers have not done. And we celebrate you today. We celebrate your greatness. We celebrate your tenacity. We celebrate your ability to fear not and shine bright. You weren't scared to be seen. You made no apologies, and we will teach. Enjoy the rest of our ceremony. Fear not, shine bright. Have a wonderful, wonderful year.
Shine bright, teach right, you and I. We're teaching kids like diamonds in the sky. Teach bright like a diamond.